Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? I don't know about you guys, but it is freezing here. Here I am. How are you, Miss Jean? Good, I'm glad. It is so cold here. Hi, Miss Carolyn. It is like 25 degrees. I'm in North Carolina, and oh no, Miss Marcy, that's horrible. Um, we don't see 25 degrees often, so it is like super cold. I've got my like nice furry thick soft blanket. I'm actually sitting on the love seat. I thought we'd do this live a little different in my living room. Oh goodness. Oh, see, the only time I have ever seen temperatures that cold was when I took a trip to New York City. Um, oh, 11. And it was around Valentine's Day, and it was in 2003, I believe, and there was like a blizzard, and we actually got snowed in. We were only going to go for like 3 or 4 days, and we ended up like an extra 2 or 3 days there because the flights there was nothing going out. It was crazy. Oh, well, that's good, Miss Marcel. So get some blankets and bundle up. How was everybody's weekend? Cold, yeah. My husband was actually home this past weekend. He got home Friday night, and it was the first time cold, um, because he was basically gone for 2 weeks, except for like 12 hours. He was gone for 2 weeks out of town, trying to get everybody's power back on that was affected by the snow and ice storms here in the western part of North Carolina. Um, and he left yesterday morning because he does work out of town normally every week. But we had him from Friday evening. We had a body Saturday and Sunday. So Christopher and I had actually set up like a little birthday surprise and had some of his favorite like chicken wings and some banana pudding from a local restaurant that he loves and a little cheesecake and balloons and stuff when he walked in. So we tried to surprise him. And you can see like right there. um, yeah, 2 weeks. It was crazy. Y'all can see right there, that is the head of my English Bulldog Otis. He is sleeping in the other seat on here on the love seat. So if you hear any snoring or grunting, that's probably him. Yes, he enjoyed it. His birthday is actually January 12th, but like I said, that was the day he actually did come home. But he got home about 3 o'clock that afternoon and left the following morning, which was a Sunday, at 3 a.m. So he literally was only home for 12 hours before he got called back out. So, a lineman's wife, that's the story of my life. um, Especially this time of year and then hurricane season. Other than the winter, there were like really good winter months, and hurricane season, we generally have him home on the weekends. I do, y'all. It's so cold. January birthdays are the best. Happy late birthday, Miss Carolyn. I'm a May baby, so I like May. Christopher's birthday's in May too. His is May 21st. Mine is May 2nd. Gonna wait a few more minutes and see if a few more people hop on, and then get into the eyeshadow palette collection that I have. It's not a big one compared to what some people probably have, because until June, this past June when I started my channel, I really didn't have eyeshadow palettes. I would have like the little, um, your brother. I know tons of people with May birthdays. My uncle, my cousin, two of my best friends, and then quite a few people I went to school with, my best friend's husband, um, tons of people. Oh, my brother-in-law, my nephew. It's crazy, tons and tons. Um, but, but yeah, until I started September and October. My dad's birthday is in October, and my father-in-law's birthday is in September. And my other nephew's birthday is in October. And I have one nephew that also has a birthday in September. But other than that, that's pretty much it for birthdays in September. My mom's is in August. Um, like I said, Christopher and mine are both in May. My husband's is in January. My best friend's is in July. So, but yeah, so until about 6 months ago, the 24th of January, Miss Jean? Oh, well, then she has a birthday in just a few days. Tell her happy early birthday. Um, but yeah, until when I started my channel in June, it was like mid-June of last year, I didn't have any palettes. I literally would have like the little, CoverGirl, maybe 4 or 5 shade, little quad type things. Um, January 26th, lots of January birthdays. Um, so my eyeshadow palette is what has accumulated since June. Quite a few of them obviously have been from BoxyCharm, and then different subscriptions. So, like I said, it's not the biggest eyeshadow palette collection, but I think it's a good start for 6 months. I do have 4 more arriving tomorrow. I will do 2 videos. I did a ColourPop order, and I have 2 palettes coming in that. I have the, which one's the Dream Street and Take Me There, I think. I can't remember the names of the palettes. I just thought the colors were gorgeous. Yes, Marcy, until I started getting boxes, I had like your basic makeup. But once the whole subscription thing and starting this channel, my makeup collection has gone through the roof. Hi, Tammy. Miss Jean, I am so happy to say that my mother is doing wonderful. She had her surgery last Tuesday. I went with her because my dad was having cataract surgery the same day, which he did great. He said it took about 8 minutes, and he said he cannot believe the difference in how he, the colors and things like that. So that is awesome. But my mom, we are super happy, relieved, thankful, blessed. They did her surgery on Tuesday of last week, and I believe it was Thursday that we got the results back from pathology because they were able to remove everything, and it actually was not malignant. It was, the doctor explained that it was like they were precancerous cells, but it was like they didn't know where they wanted to go, what they wanted to do. That's how he explained it. So the fact that she had the colonoscopy when she did, they just happened to catch it extremely early, and like I said, they got every bit of it out. So it is a huge sigh of relief because it was very scary to hear that word malignant from the initial doctor. But the surgeon got everything out, and yes, Miss Tammy, thank you, Marcy, yes, and she doesn't even have to go back until a year from now and have another colonoscopy. Then she got a clean bill of health. She does still have that Yes, Miss Carolyn, yes. Thank the Lord so much. She does still have that dermoid tumor on her left ovary. Um, but like I said, I think in my live stream last Monday, it they're saying it's kind of like an undeveloped twin. It's been there. And my mom is kind of at a point where she's like, it's been there for 58 years. It's not bothering me. It's not causing any issues. I don't want to mess with it. So that's the plan as of right now. She's kind of over having to go to the doctor right now. So I can't blame her for that. It's not causing any issues. So that is her plan for now, and we are just going to support her and stand by her. Oh, Miss Marcy, that is so sad. I know quite a few people who have my best friend's husband. He is 1 year older than me. He's 35. He will be 36 this year, and he lost both of his parents. His mother passed away. 2 years later, his father passed away, and that was about 5 years or so ago. So he was pretty young and lost both of his parents, and it was both of them to cancer. So it was very, very sad. But I know a lot of people it has affected. And I just, like I said, I thank God that everything came back the way it did. And, it was a scary couple of weeks from the date of the original colonoscopy for her with, the results and stuff to last Wednesday or Thursday when we finally got the results after her surgery on Tuesday. So, yay for that. So, let's see. Excuse me. Yes, Miss Marcy, it does. Big time. Trying to think. So I wanted to tell you guys this. I have got quite a few videos that I need to make, and I'm actually debating when I finish with the live tonight, just making them right here. I've already got everything set up. And I know, like I said, I've got the two, hi! I know that I have got the two orders coming in. One, like I said, was from ColourPop, and the other, I never even said, was from Morphe. And so I'll be doing those videos, unboxing, kind of like little mini haul type videos. And like I said, there's two ColourPop palettes and two Morphe palettes. I have never tried either one, so I'm super excited to see the formulas. Oh, thank you, Miss Carolyn. I've got right there one little Valentine decoration. I've got my little flags outside, and like a burlap Valentine's Day thing hanging right outside the door. And then I always buy the little window clings and put them on the kitchen window. That is what I hear. I hear ColourPop is amazing, so I bought the two palettes. I did buy some lip gloss and a few other things, so I'm really excited. Like I said, that should be in tomorrow. I have a flag for every holiday, and it's like a big flag and a mini flag. Hi, Bonnie. Tammy, the Facetory usually does not take very long to come in. I'm not sure when you placed your order, but usually within 2 to 3 weeks you should have your order. Excuse me. So, but yes, I'm super excited for those deliveries tomorrow. Like I said, I've never tried ColourPop. I've never tried any shadows or anything from Morphe. And like I said, the ColourPop, I believe, is the Dream Street with Kathleen Lights palette, and I believe it's called Take Me There. I honestly don't remember the name of the other palette. It was just, I love the colors. You ordered it on the 3rd? You should be getting it anytime then, Miss Sammy. And see, Miss Bonnie, I almost got some of those. But I was like, And I'm debating on ordering the mystery bag, but it's like I just did this order, it'll be here tomorrow, and I'm just hoping that nothing that I ordered would be in the mystery bag. Um, but so that was the ColourPop, and then the Morphe. I got a couple of brushes because I've heard amazing things about the Morphe brushes, and I've never used them. So I wanted to give those a try, and then I got the. I'm gonna have to get some of the Super Shock. Um, I got the Jaclyn Hill palette because the colors are amazing. And I know, like I said, I'm way behind in times with palettes here, but it is what it is. And then I just got another palette. It was like, I don't know, M55 or whatever, however they name their palettes. Just because the colors, again, looked amazing. So I wanted to give them a try. So I've got those. I've got like 4 videos I need to do with some stuff that has come in, and then I know I have other actual subscriptions being delivered tomorrow as well. So because I know that obviously from like, you know, the 5th of February through the 12th, probably the 13th actually, I probably won't be filming any video. Well, I know I won't be filming any unboxings because I'll be in Vegas. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you want me to go ahead and post maybe 2 videos a day so you still see everything? Miss Tammy, the ones I think it's like 24 that I'm going to show you tonight. I've got 4 more that'll be here tomorrow, but as of right this very minute, I have 24 in my possession, I believe. But I wanted to see if you guys wanted me to, like I said, go ahead and post maybe 2 videos a day so that they get up. And thank you. Or if you kind of want me to maybe delay some of them so that I can still post when I'm in Vegas. I'm thinking while I'm in Vegas, I may do a couple of vlogs. Keep posting. But I know if I do some vlogs while I'm in Vegas, they wouldn't, you know, be that long. But for the most part, I do try to keep, ooh, I just hit my straw. I do try to keep the majority of my videos under 10 minutes. Some do go a little bit longer just depending on what the box is. But I still feel like I could do some vlogs from Vegas that would be, thank you, Miss Tammy. You know, 5 to 10 minutes maybe in those vlogs. Post a few. Okay, I'll save a couple videos to post while I'm in Vegas. Maybe like one every other day or something, or one every 3rd day. So I'll try and have like 3 or 4 just ready to go that I'll just have to publish. And then, like I said, maybe I'll do a couple of vlogs and say hi to you guys from Vegas. I will be spending most of my time on the casino floor, so you will probably see me with slot machines, and it'll probably be really loud, but I will do my best to say hello. That's what I'm thinking, Bonnie. I'm thinking that's what I think with like, hey, with kind of like a vlog, like, you know, this is what we're doing today, because we start our trip, the first 2 days we are going to be in downtown Vegas at the Four Queens, because we like the old Vegas feel, and then we will actually move to the Park MGM. It used to be the Monte Carlo, but it is now the Park MGM. Hotel Beauty Products. Yeah. I can't use that stuff. Bring you back a present. I'm hoping I'm going to bring back a lot of money is what I'm hoping. But I was thinking maybe I could do one like vlog type video of us or me down in Old Vegas while we're at the Four Queens, and then once we move over for the last, you know, for the 5 days, a video at the Park MGM. So that would kind of be 2 videos, one like in Old Vegas and then one one at the newer resort or hotel and casino. Because I know when we're in downtown Vegas, like I said, we're staying at the Four Queens, but I know we're going to. Hi, RD. Um, my husband and I really want to go over to Binion's while we're there, so I know that we may do a little, especially because they're all like right there, four on each corner, and experience Binion's because we haven't been to Binion's yet. So I think that'll be fun. But I don't want to not post for you guys, and oh my goodness, 16 below, that is crazy. That is like ridiculously cold. I'm sitting here whining about 25. I don't know what our wind chill is, but I know the actual temperature is like 25. But I've got my like super soft big blanket. The buffets in Vegas, they're good. We've been to the Aria, Bellagio, the one at the Monte Carlo or the Park MGM in West Virginia. Tammy, which part of West Virginia are you in again? I completely forgot. 63 in Florida. It's actually supposed to get back to like the mid-50s in a couple of days. I think tomorrow the high is like 47, and then after that, Williamson. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is so cold. Miss Carolyn, actually it is me and my husband, my parents, and my aunt, my mom's sister. Um, we go every year. Last year my aunt started going with us, and we have a blast. My dad and my husband usually get into a poker tournament together. They went to the Mob Museum last year when we went, and my mom, my aunt, and myself, we kind of stick with the slot machines and, just kind of relaxing and having a good time. Like I said, because we go every year, so it's not anything. You're good at poker? See, I don't play much on the card table. My no, they're my initials. Yes, Vegas is so much fun. It's just, and it's crazy because we're the people, because I live on the East Coast, so we're used, to the, Eastern Standard Time, and Vegas is 3 hours behind. So when we go, the first few days, oh, I will miss Tammy. um, I usually don't drink. I mean, I may have a glass of wine here or there, or a White Russian here or there, but I really don't drink that often. But when I go to Vegas, I do. Um, I just, it's, you know, Christopher is still here in North Carolina with my best friend, so kid free. So we have a good time. Not that we don't have a good time with Christopher, we always do, but I just mean it's a little bit different. um, so, not yet. I haven't. I need to, and I will definitely check out your video when you post it, because I am very curious to see what it is about. So yeah, I think that'll be what we'll do. Is I will go ahead and pre-record anything that I get in before I leave. I'll still do my best, to post for you guys every day. I may do a couple of days where I post more than one video, but I will save a couple to post while I'm gone on vacation, and then also, oh, well, that's good to know, because I know, like, with the Ipsy, you can't have, like, the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus and just a regular Ipsy on one account. You have two separate accounts. And then, like I said, a couple of videos to save and just publish while we're there. But also I would really, really like to, like I said, do a couple of vlogs for you guys. Like I said, maybe one, the first part of our trip downtown. Good night, Bonnie. Thank you for stopping by. And then one once we move over to the park and gym. Really? I've heard that you had to have two separate accounts. Because a lot of people that did like the Ipsy versus Ipsy they were only able. Good night, RD. I'll have, huh. Yeah, I thought you had to have one account for one and then one for the other. I love Earfleek. And I really like now that Earfleek has started where you can kind of go in and swipe for you do like this or you don't like this, so it kind of narrows down for you. Oh, good. So you're getting two Ipsy Glam Plus bags. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and start with the palettes. I'm going to show you guys. Oh, don't drop it. Hi, Jasmine. So this here is what I keep a lot of them in. Definitely at capacity. So there's that. And like I said, that is all of them except for one, and that's this one, the Tarte Sweet Escape palette, and that's just because it's bulky and I cannot fit this in there. So I figured we'd start with this one. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Hopefully you'll end up with, some different stuff in the plus. So yeah, so the Tarte Sweet Escape palette, I love this. I reach for this a lot. I think it is gorgeous. Open it up and show you guys. I like this too because it came with the Man-Eater eyeliner, Man-Eater mascara, a lipstick, and then it has two different shades of blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. Miss Tammy, this I actually ordered from Tarte.com. But then it has all of these beautiful colors. Hi! And I love there is such a good mix of matte and shimmers. But I just love it. They've got some really fun colors and then regular colors. I don't get too crazy with my eye colors. That's part of the reason I ordered the Jaclyn Hill palette because there are some more bold colors in there, so I really want to give that a try. But yeah, so this is what this palette is. Like I said, it's gorgeous. I love it. Like I said, I reach for this quite often. And I think the packaging is really cute and fun too. I love pineapples, so I think that was fun. So there's that one. Oh wow. And like I said, quite a few of these are from subscription boxes. So let's go ahead. We will start right here. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I'm guessing this must be volume 1. because it doesn't say anything. Um, in my BoxyCharm this month, I received volume 3, which I already had. Um, and it is gorgeous. I love these colors, but I didn't need 2 of them. I'm not going to use 2. Well, my best friend gets BoxyCharm, and she got this palette. She didn't have either, so we actually traded. So that was actually really awesome. And these colors I love as well. I just think um, they're gorgeous. I love I love shimmer eyeshadows. I absolutely love them. I do like a good, which palette do I use the most? Oh, that's really hard to say. If I absolutely had to pick one that I feel I use more than others, it probably would be this Tarte Sweet Escape palette. I love this palette, and it has a good variety of colors. But I, anytime I want a really good neutral, I reach for this one um, now. Or this one, again, I think is just gorgeous. I love these colors. What I like about these is because they are all mainly shimmers. They do each have one matte shade in them, but between all of mine, yes, this volume 3 was the lightest. 30 Ipsy bags. Do you know what's in them? Or are they mystery? Like I said, I think this one is volume 1 because it just says rainforest. Oh, well, of course, because it's mirrored, you're not going to see. It just says rainforest of the sea eyeshadow palette. It doesn't say volume anything. Because I know there was the Sizzle palette, which was super cute and pink. And Tammy, I believe you were the one that said your daughter got that one. Correct me if I'm wrong. But wow, that is crazy. 30 Ipsy bags. Wow. But yeah, this one like I said, I really liked because it has the darker. Okay, yeah, I thought it was you, Miss Tammy. That was the one that my best friend really, really wanted. Um, but like I said, this was the one that I got in my BoxyCharm. She got this one, but because I already had this, we swapped. I mean, she lives literally 2 miles down the road, so anytime she would like to come use any of my palettes, she knows she can. So it worked out. So next, I still consider this a palette because it is. It's a mini version. This actually came in. You have to do a giveaway. Miss Tammy, I was gonna say I thought you got that one. Um, in our Allure in December, I had heard amazing things about the different Juvia's Place palettes. So I was super excited that we were getting this, and now I do want to actually go purchase a couple of their palettes. These colors are so pretty. 3 matte, 3 shimmer. So very happy with this little guy. And like I said, he's little, but I consider him a palette. So on that same note, it's another little guy, but it's a palette. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Chip palette. I think these colors are so cute, so pretty. Oh, thank you. The mirror. And I love the way it smells. I don't know what it is. I think that honestly draws me to Too Faced more sometimes. Is because all the products smell so awesome. Allure, I'm not sure who on here, yeah, Miss Carolyn Tarte is one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Not sure who on here actually receives the Allure Beauty Box, But a few days back, there was an email sent out saying, yeah, Allure, I have a serious love-hate relationship with Allure. I love the boxes, but I hate the customer service, I'll just be honest. But they sent out an email saying that there was an issue and the delay and um, the they were issuing a refund and this and that, and then the same day later on in the afternoon sent out another email saying, "Whoops, you know, I think everyone got that email." And literally, like the very next day, I got my tracking information. So we all know Allure usually comes at the very end of the month, so I think they're doing okay. As far as the ones without the nail polish, if I'm not mistaken, because you can purchase the Allure Beauty Box subscription on Amazon, which in a way is almost worth it because it's the $15, two special boxes and three free months. I'll you'll have to go back and see some of my issues with Allure. Um, the thing about Allure, like I said, the boxes are great, but their customer service is just absolutely horrific. And trying to cancel is a nightmare, but you can go through Amazon, you can purchase the subscription, and it's the $15 a month, and you actually get your boxes before people that are actually subscribed through Allure. That is what happened, from my understanding, this month with the nail polish. The bonus item that we're supposed to be getting is, I believe, an NCLA loss or NCLA nail polish. However, anyone that has the subscription through Amazon, for whatever reason, did not get the nail polish. Um, so I know I've had issue after issue after issue, and honestly, this December was the first month out of I don't even know how many that I actually paid for my Allure box because I kept having so many issues and would have to call and they would have to credit or they would offer to credit because of the issue. And then I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to cancel. I'm not doing this anymore. They're like, well, if you stay, we'll give you the next 4 months at $10. So I was like, okay, you suckered me back in. So December and now January are the only two boxes that I have actually paid for. And they did send me, and I did an unboxing, this huge beauty swag box, slam full of full-size products. In addition to crediting for all of the boxes, they sent me that as like a I'm sorry. But that was a few months back. So, yeah. And the thing is, um, you know, yeah, it would be nice to get your boxes earlier, but it now makes me wonder, like this month, because the people, like I said, through Amazon, from my understanding, that's why they didn't get the nail polish. So it's almost like, so are you going to miss out on products potentially? Um, and because here's the thing, anytime you call Allure to tell them, hey, I want to cancel my subscription, they're going to offer you 4 months at $10. So you could potentially forever get Allure for $10 a month. Um, so it's just kind of Allure, like I said, I have a love-hate relationship. I love the stuff in the boxes, but it's just the customer service and their issues in general sometimes that are annoying. Um, I am super excited because I do know it looks like we are getting a full-size Sunday Riley product, and it looks amazing. Yeah, I literally have them saved in my phone. That's how many times I have had to call. I literally have a Laura Beauty Box saved in my contacts. So, um, but yeah, so yeah, that's Miss Tammy. I know once I get like my tracking information, it always seems like it sits at the warehouse or USPS is a waiting item for a good week. So today is the 21st. So I fully expect by the 31st to have my Allure box. Um, it literally usually is 1 or 2 days before the end of the month when I receive it. It just has always worked that way. So we'll see if January is any different. I doubt it, but we'll see. So let's move along. I have another Too Faced. This is the chocolate bonbon palette. You haven't gotten any notification. I got my tracking information for January's Allure. Like I said, it was literally the day after the whole oops emails went out. Yes, I had them for a couple of months and canceled. What, the last day of the month, Miss Tammy? Um, you guys, this palette, what it smells. But it is gorgeous. And it does again have. Oh, I love this palette. I actually got this at TJ Maxx for like $25. And again, it has a great mix of the mattes, shimmers, and this right here, this satin sheet, I actually use as a highlighter. But yeah, I love this palette. So there's that, and I guess, let's see. Some of the palettes I have aren't very expensive, and then I have some, like the Tarte Sweet Escape that's, 50 some dollars. I have a variety. I have from, you know, that's weird. Hmm. But yeah, I have such a variety of the palettes. Like I said, they range from some that I found in stores. I saw that, Miss Tammy. I want the gingerbread palette so bad. I haven't actually seen the white chocolate one in person. I want to because I think I would want that one too. This palette is from, whoop, thanks you guys. uh, it's from Profusion Cosmetics. It's their nude eyes. I got this at Target. I want to say for like $12 or $13. But I love this. Hi, Miss Susan. Because it literally almost starts at a like whitish all the way to like black, but they're all like nude. Mercari. I don't know that I've heard of that. Um, the only thing about this palette is there are only 3 shimmer shades, so I will reach for this palette a lot of the times when I have other palettes like the Tarte that is mainly shimmers. I will reach for this for a transition shade. So yeah, it's not a fancy palette, but I really enjoy it. Let's see, what is this one? This is from BH. I bought People's Wholesale Box of Charm for $15. Where are you, like, is this like Poshmark or something where you're finding these? This is the Supernova palette from BH Cosmetics. And, or is Mercari where you're talking about you buy the Box of Charm and the, like, the Ipsy bags? I really like BH Cosmetics. I think that they are underrated. Oh, it's an app. Okay. Because I have quite a few of their palettes, and I have not been disappointed with any of them. This one, I think, is gorgeous. These are baked shadows. They are all shimmer, so it's perfect for me. I love them. And I just think that these are all super, super gorgeous. So, And this palette was like $18.99 or something like that. But BH Cosmetics is always having a great sale, and I know if you have never purchased from them, you can put your email in, and they will send you, I believe it is a 20% off your entire order and free shipping for your first order. So I definitely recommend BH Cosmetics. Like I said, I think that I need to go to TJ Maxx too. It's actually been a while. I think it was actually right before Christmas since I've been. So I need to go and check them out. Here's another palette from BH Cosmetics. This is their Desert Oasis palette. I love this palette. I love, love, love. For this one, yes, Susan, it is. They have such great prices. Is this the palette you're talking about, Tammy? Got a free palette. I just did an order with ColourPop. I didn't get a free palette. This is the one with the hearts. This one? This is the one I got at TJ Maxx. And it was $25 or $29. Is that a $24.99 or $29.99? What I don't know. I've thought about it, Susan, because free cloud palette. Huh? Well, I spent more than 50. I've thought about doing that, but the only thing is that a lot of my makeup products are, hi Toby, are, I have like bins that they're organized in, and then I have like a drawer thing and this and that, and then another like little thing with a lip organizer, and I have like four different things with makeup brushes. But some of the stuff, because it has come from Ipsy or Lure or whatever, some of the stuff, smaller products. So I feel like maybe in a few more months when my like full-size makeup collection is a little bit more extended, I may do that. But yeah, this is the Desert Oasis palette from BH Cosmetics. This, again, I keep going. Yeah, I've heard that too. I mean, I do try to keep my videos around 10 minutes or so. Toby, I have been going live for 48 minutes. Doesn't seem like it, but I have. Miss Jean, sometimes, but I definitely like to go with companies that I know, are either vegan, cruelty-free. A lot of them now say gluten-free. So I don't know. I try and look for that. But this palette, I love this palette. I saw this and I was like, oh, I need it in my life. You have to rewatch the beginning. This palette has lots of shimmer. Lots and lots of shimmers in it. Well, I could kind of do it that way, maybe, Miss Susan, as far as, I have, I have like these two little bin things, and then, the different organizers. And like this organizer that my palettes are in, I got at TJ Maxx for like $12. It's actually supposed to be like a letter holder, but I thought it was cute, and I was like, that'll work for me. Yes, this, I love, Miss Carolyn, these shimmers. I told y'all, I am a shimmer girl. See, that's the thing, Toby, that I have an issue with. I feel like I would love to have like a vanity set up, um, and do I pick out makeup for the entire week? I mean, I have like my staples that I use the Tarte foundation that stays right, you know, in the same place every day. My Estee Lauder powder stays in the same place every day. I'll just reach sometimes for different highlighters, different blushes. Um, oh, I bet it is Miss Tammy. I want to get a vanity set up and then have a way to, you know, organize everything a little bit better. Um, but I mean, I have so many mascaras, eyeliners, that's like in one of the little canvas totes that I have. I have a whole one little, hey girl. So I watched your video earlier with your Starbucks and the piercing. Thought about doing that, by the way. I had the day piercing in this ear, but I had to take it out. Um, and now my best friend is trying to convince me. Like literally last Monday, we went. She had her nose ring changed, and she was like, "Let's get our tragus pierced." But the day piercing really hurt. I mean, it only lasted for a minute or two, but I was like, "Oh!" So, but I had to take it out, and I can't get it back in. It already closed up. It closed up like that. I was so sad because I loved it. But I don't know. I may end up getting it. We'll see. But yeah, so this is tons and tons of shimmer. I know it closed so quick. Um, and I'm trying to remember why I had to take it out. I don't even remember why I had to take it out. I usually film in my spare bedroom because that's really the only place. um, so I have actually I had, you know, this really pretty picture on the wall that matched, you know, the decor of that room, but I ended up taking it down and doing the little canvas. I thought they were cute. Um, so I film in there. I actually don't use any lighting right now. I need to get lighting because I do notice with a lot of my videos, especially when, you know, I film during the day, that I have, kind of like right now, like I have a shadow right here. So I do want to get some lighting, and I've been looking on Amazon at different lighting for what I want to end up going with. So let's see. What are you? Alright, so this is from IBY Beauty. This is their City Limits palette. I think these colors are beautiful. They're, I told you y'all would hear him. Where'd he go? There he is. I'm going to see his little head right there. He snores so loud. And this actually came in, I don't remember if this came in one of the Yes Oh Yes that I had. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, this is either Lola or Yes Oh Yes. I love this. I think it's so pretty. I don't really know what gave me the confidence. I think it was because when I first started, I was in a place because of the health issues and everything that I had been going through, and you know, not 4 times a week. I'm telling you, ever since I got the Tarte Sweet Escape palette, I reach for this so much. probably because it is actually in my bathroom where I put my makeup on, and this thing I have all of my palettes in it's actually sitting on my dresser. So I think that's a lot of the reason I reach for this. Every now and then I will poke out of my bathroom and get, a different palette, but I just love this one. It's got such a variety of colors, and like I said, I love Tarte. So, how many am I taking on vacation? I don't know. I would like to only take one or two, and if I did that, I would probably definitely take this one and maybe this one, because between these two, I could do probably enough of the looks that I want to do. But the question about the confidence to actually be on camera, I think it's because, like I said, when I started, I just started talking. I just would talk like I'm talking to, a friend, and that's actually what all of you have become, in my opinion. You are all friends, and I'm just talking to y'all. So it's, it just happens. So I feel completely comfortable. I can make a fool of myself, and I'm perfectly fine with it. So the next palette, you guys know this one, the Violet Voss Pro Holy Grail from the Boxy Luxe in December. I love this palette. These colors are gorgeous. The mixture of mattes and shimmers for this is great. And I just really, really love this palette as well. I love the names of this palette. Thank you, Miss Tammy. So, I love this palette as well. And we have another BoxyCharm palette, the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. I really like this one because when I want to do a cool tone look, I still have the on the mirror. This one, is this one you're talking about your other favorite? Or the Violet Voss? This, I love this palette. I just think, again, it's a good combination of mattes and shimmers. It's just, I love it. Oh, thank you, Susan. And that's what I want you guys to feel like. That's what I want all of you to feel like. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the filming in my living room. I'm going to sit on my love seat, like y'all are sitting right, because I've got everything set up here on the couch. So I'm literally talking like you're sitting on my couch. Hi, Ann. And like I said earlier, I've got my blanket here because it's 20, and there's Christopher. It is 25 degrees outside, so I'm literally sitting here with my blanket talking to y'all. You say hey? No, see, Miss Carolyn just said hey to you. Hey there. So, 77. Oh, we're going to have to definitely brush your hair in the morning. You already have dead head.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Oh, I'm so glad, Miss Jean.
The dog is right behind us.
Yes, Oscar, our Dachshund, is right here behind me, sitting behind me. And like I said, I can turn this. You guys can see Otis right there.
Hey, why not give Oscar?
-8. Miss Tammy said hi.
Bye.
No, she said hi.
Bye.
Let's say hello.
I have to.
Oh, he saw that video of him getting his tablet at Christmas.
Hold on. Wait, how do you know I saw it?
No, somebody said their son saw it. Do you want to show Oscar and then let me finish? Say, there's Oscar.
This is his look. He's urging me for help.
Say hi to me, honey. You want a kiss? Okay. Thank you. Miss Ann said hi.
Bye.
He's a mess. You know, Oscar's giving you love. So I know. Oh, yeah. Ann was saying it was -8. Yeah, it's 25 here. Which, like I said, for the east coast of North Carolina is unusual. I cannot believe you have 77 pallets. That is craziness. He's on 75. It's barely 60. Oh. I don't know what our wind chill is, but it's nothing compared to y'all. Bless your hearts. So, yeah, everybody please stay warm. I've got my blanket. Like I said, it'll be back in the mid-50s, lower 60s in a few days. Let's see. Another IBY palette. This is the Poolside palette. I'm going to end up there. Because like I said, I have the 4 other palettes coming in tomorrow. The 2 ColourPop and the 2 Morphe. Oh, and that's right, she went back today. I know you probably miss her already.
Who went back?
Yes, I believe this is from Lola. I think you are very right, my friend.
Who went back?
She took her daughter back to college. Beautiful colors. Alright, will you put him down and let me finish, please? Alright, lay back down, bud. This one I like, again, because it is colorful. I haven't used it as much as I would like to because I forget to reach for it. But it definitely does have some really pretty shimmers. And I think the packaging is super cute. Little flamingos and, like I said, I love pineapples, so there's pineapples on there. And what is this one? Well, this is not a... Yes, Toby, I am, and I was actually going to order it when I just did the Morphe order I did, but of course it's out of stock. I got the Jaclyn Hill, which I know, like I said earlier in the stream, is, I know it's, year or two ago, however long, but I think it's a gorgeous palette, so I got that, and then some other random palette. And then the 2 from ColourPop were the Dream Street by Kathleen Lights and the Take Me There or something like that. And honey, I know you've probably got like 200 or so. This actually is not an eyeshadow palette. This is the Tarte Pro Glow. Good night, Miss Carolyn. This is the highlighting contour palette. I love this. I reach for this a lot. I have actually really been loving the Ofra highlighter we got in our December Allure. I love that. Um, and I saw it. Can't think of the name of it now, but I just saw it because I was on ColourPop's website earlier debating on the mystery bag. Um, and see, I think the James Charles palette is really pretty. I just feel like some of the colors might be a bit much. I just don't know what I would do, but I gotta step outside of my comfort zone with some of this. um, so I'm just really excited, like I said earlier, to give ColourPop a try. I've never tried any of their products, and Morphe, I'm excited to try those. I haven't tried any of those. So, yeah. The next one is the Grandiose. Is this ColourPop? And ColourPop has a mystery bag right now. I think it's $25. It went on sale today. Um, I wanted to ask you guys because I thought this was pronounced Ace Beauty, but I have heard other people call it Ace Butte. So, can one of you guys tell me which it is? There were some of those that I thought were gorgeous. The Bretman. Yep, ColourPop, it released today, $25 mystery bag. um, like I said, I say Ace Beauty because of the little mark, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But again, this is a beautiful BoxyCharm. Um, good mix of mattes and shimmers. I haven't reached too much for these because I just I'm scared, y'all. So I need to step out of my comfort zone. And here, okay, so this, like I was telling you guys, um, I want to wear, I think, something red or maybe even black. This is for, a pop, and give them a shot. So I was telling you guys before I started my channel in June, I literally had like the little CoverGirl or Maybelline or whatever, Almay, however you want to say it, little like 4-quad type eyeshadows. Don't even think I knew what an eyeshadow palette was. And oh, see, Toby, I've seen some people do that, and it does actually look really good. Um, so this came in the very first BoxyCharm that I got, which I believe was the July BoxyCharm, and this was my first palette, the Crown palette here. Isn't that sad? I'll be 35 in May, and this was my first palette. But I think it's gorgeous. I need to reach for it more often. So, I really enjoy this one. That's not really a palette, but really? Well, we're palette twins. um, I really consider. I mean, it's not really a palette, but I do like this for the purpose of, you know, whenever we do get the little, like an Ipsy or something, I pop this in here. I want to get a different Z palette. They've got a adorable one on Tarte's website. It's like a pink shimmery flower. Um, and I keep, I'm like, technically I have one, but you never know. And this is back to the BH Cosmetics. Again, I really think they're underrated. I think that they have great shadows. This is their Wild Child. This is another baked shadow palette. I just love these colors. These two right here and this one. Hey, if you had asked me a year ago what BoxyCharm was, I wouldn't have been able to tell you. I knew Ipsy and that was it. But yeah, some really pretty looks with this palette. So I enjoy that one. Let's see. Whoop, they're falling. This is another BH Cosmetics. Because when I first started, after getting that initial crown palette, I wanted to get more palettes to add to my collection, and I got quite a few. Yes, Miss Carol, you're right. Anne got me hooked. Anne's the reason I started my channel. So, this is the BH Cosmetics Glam Glam Reflection. Let's see if I can talk. L'Amour. And I think this is super pretty. Again, it goes to, I just like the combination of mattes to shimmers. I mean, I will reach for a shimmer all day long, but we do need our mattes for transition and different things. So there's that. This, you guys, I'm super excited. This is one of my favorite palettes, and it was probably she said, "Hold on, y'all, I'll be back. Let me go hop over to ColourPop." I think this palette is super pretty. I have reached for it many, many times, but I found it at Kohl's. It's by Academy of Color, but I'm even more proud with that price. Y'all see that? $2. $2. And it's like all like shimmer and like holographic. I love this. 1, 2. Like, why can't I find, you know, tons of other palettes for $2? So, you did? See, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get it, even though I have the ColourPop order coming in tomorrow, but it'll be all right. Yes, sir. This is the. I'll look at it in a second. This is the newest palette I have from BH Cosmetics. This released like in November, I think, maybe. The Royal Affair palette. Y'all. I'm scratchy yawning. This is so pretty. These shades I love. I think it's just so pretty. And I need to play with it a little bit more and find different looks I can do. And I don't think I have ever paid more than $20 for a palette through BH Cosmetics. Yeah, that is true. I need to use Ebates. I really do. But BH Cosmetics is always having a sale. And like I said, I really do think they're underrated. Their formulas are pretty good. So I like it. Then I have from BoxyCharm the Midnight Masquerade palette from Pure, which I haven't even used any of these. So I still keep the plastic there to separate it, but definitely think this is very pretty. So, and you know, these shimmers with 5 shimmers on one matte, so I was like, yay! So, very happy with that one. And this, I love this palette, but I'm going to open it and show you the heartbreak that I had. This is the Lacquer Desert Mirage palette. This came in a Lola box. Like September-ish, something like that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Has this beautiful shimmery green color. Favorite color. What happened? Literally my favorite color in this palette crumbled. So, but I still think the colors are beautiful. That was just a very depressing day. It was sad. I don't get Lola anymore. Not that they would send the same one, but I've tried pressing it and I made it worse. I think what I'm going to do is cover the others, spray it with a little rubbing alcohol and press it that way, because I tried just pressing it dry and like I said, I made it worse. So I think with a little rubbing alcohol it would fix it, because like I said, that's my favorite color. And I didn't realize at the time how, like, having an eyeshadow crumble could ruin your day. That was a bad day. So, and then my last palette. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Last palette is, again, one of my favorites. This is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. That's what I was thinking of, and I could take and spray it or drop it on there and then press it. And hopefully that'll work. Yeah, this is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. I love it. These colors, the shimmers, and again, the smell. I'm telling you guys, something about the smell on Too Faced Cosmetics, their palettes, I think sells me more than the colors sometimes. I love this one. Again, this goes to kind of like the Violet Voss. I think the names are so super cute. Pretty as a Pumpkin, Sweater Weather, Golden Pumpkin, Love You a Latte, Praline, Pumpkin Butter, Sugar and Spice, an Empty House Tour. That would be neat. Will you have time before you need to like move your stuff over to do that? She said I'm nosy. Christopher's told me before to go around and show you guys our whole house. I don't want to see our house. Oh, well then, yeah, I mean, you definitely have time. I would. That'd be neat. So yeah, guys, that's my eyeshadow palette collection. Like I said, this is what it's my pleasure. Yes, yes. Um, this is what I keep my palettes in, except for this one because it's bulky. Now the two ColourPop palettes and the two Morphe palettes I have coming tomorrow, I don't know where they're gonna go because y'all saw this was at capacity. But I just, like I said, this was a letter organizer at TJ Maxx. Um, but I thought it was cute. And it was $12.99. Price tag's still on there. So, yeah. Now y'all got me. I'm gonna. Oh, alright, there you go. I'm gonna have to go because I'm using my phone for the live. I'm gonna have to go to ColourPop's website now. Tracy, did you get the It's My Pleasure palette? Or just the, thank you, Anne. It's not, huge. It's not necessarily all, high end, the mixture, but, I mean, for 6 months, I think it's pretty good. Tracy, you got both of the palettes? I want to do my lives every Monday. Now, I want to, have any of you guys ever had to have injections in your back? Like pain management type stuff? No, see, I didn't have a, thank you, Tammy. I didn't have an epidural. I had, because I had a C-section, so I had a spinal tap. Um, but I don't know if that's kind of the same. Because next Monday I have to go for the degenerative disc disease in my back, and I'm getting my first injection. And I had said, what is this little guy right here, that came in Allure, has made me want to definitely get more of the Juvia's Place. The formula is amazing. You said you've had many injections in your back? I'm not so much worried, I guess, about the you want what, Tammy? See, that's what I'm wondering about, Toby, is because I'm wondering how my back's gonna feel later. Because like my dad's taking me because they're like, you have to have a driver because it could make your lower extremities numb and all of this. So I don't know if I'm stressing more than I should be, or not. But that's next Monday at like 11. How are they? Are you, like, when you leave there, are you good? Like, or can you really not feel your legs? I guess that's, like, I want to, yeah, Tracy, it is. It's from the Oprah mystery bag, and I think all but like 2 of the, oh, see, my husband had one, and that's what he said it didn't work. He was in a car accident, but his was more for like herniated disc, where I have the degenerative disc, and because of my RA, there is already arthritis in my spine. So that's what I'm going for. So I guess we'll see. But hopefully I'll still be going live next Monday. I mean, I really think I'll be fine. But yeah, this Tracy, aside from one or two of these, I think it may even be all of them. I don't know, but yeah, this was from the mystery bag. Um, and I definitely want to. Okay, a little sore. Okay, I just when they were like, you got the, and it was so like surreal to me because like I literally had to sign to consent to random drug testing and like all this crazy stuff and answer like 800 questions, and I'm like, really? Oh, Tammy, you're so sweet. Um, so yeah, it's just, which I mean I understand with the whole opioid epidemic and all that kind of stuff. I get where they're coming from. That's a whole other conversation. I'm sure I think most of you know that Christopher's biological father died from an overdose. Um, so I understand, but it is what it is. So yeah, my plan is to go. Okay, I'll check it out in a second, honey. Yeah, so I definitely plan next Monday to go live. The following Monday, I'm planning to go live, the 4th. That's the day before we leave for Vegas. Um, that live, however, if I am able to squeeze it in, I can probably guarantee you it will not be as long as the few lives I have lives. Oh yeah, and yeah, he June 25th of 2016. So that was a rough day. That's why we were no longer together. Because I wasn't gonna have him around my child when I found out what he was doing, and he just went downhill. He never so much as got a speeding ticket, and then all of a sudden he was counterfeiting money and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I know I had my phone charged and everything last week, and I'm like, I kept checking. I'm like, where's she at? But then I was like, you know what? Her daughter's still there, so. Good night, Tammy. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, if I can go, my plan, like I said, is definitely next Monday, and then the following Monday on the 4th, to do my live stream as well. Like I said, it just won't. Good night. Thank you. It really is, Anne. It is awful. It broke my heart because I don't want Christopher to hear me. But I found out that he was taking pain pills and getting stuff, and I was like, okay, well, you need to go to rehab and you need to stop. And he went. Thought he had stopped. That is amazing, Anne. Absolutely amazing. Come to find out, he had not stopped. He had actually gone from pills to heroin. And when I found that out, I was I was done. Because I literally, how I found out was I pulled a syringe out of his pants pocket, laid on the floor. Christopher was 2 at the time, and I was like, nope, not gonna happen. It's not, because Christopher could have been the one to pull it out of his pants pocket. So that was unfortunately the end of our marriage. And then he, like I said, he just kind of went. Um, he went downhill fast. Ooh, and um, he ended up, like I said, he was counterfeiting money and all kinds of crazy stuff. And he ended up, he was on like probation or whatever, and he ran. And they finally found him for, I think it took 4 months. He was found in Kentucky, and he was extradited back here, and he had to serve, it was right at a year, in prison, and he had been out less than 4 months. He got out in February, or right at 4 months. He got out in February, and he died June 25th of 2016. So, and I had always told him, you better never make me have to tell our son that you're gone because of drugs. And I had to, and it was awful. And the thing, too, was, we had gone to court or whatever, and he was not allowed to be alone with Christopher. His parents had to be around at all times for supervised. That's actually where his family is from South Charleston, West Virginia. But his parents had to be there, or his sister, thank you, Anne. And it was actually a weekend that Christopher was there. I was home. JK, my husband, was at work. It was a Saturday, and Christopher was over at Chris's parents' house. Chris lived with his sister on the same road on the same road, just further down. And I'll never forget, I was up and I was cleaning. I had like the music going. It was, like I said, it was a Saturday, and I was cleaning the house because I was here by myself, and I got a call from his sister, and she was like, we need you to come over here, because we need to talk to Christopher about something. And I'm like, what? What is it? Because there was some tension, and she told me over the phone, and I'll never forget, I was like, are you joking? Like, is this some kind of sick joke? Like, there's, and I called my mom and dad as soon as I got off the phone with her, y'all, and they were having their septic tank pumped, and they were outside, and that's amazing, Carol. I'm so proud. So they did not answer their phone. My best friend was at work. She didn't answer her phone. JK was at work, so he didn't answer his phone. I'm like, but one time no one wants to answer the phone. Well, my mom finally called me back, and I told her, and her and my dad were down here because they lived in the same neighborhood, one street over. They were here in no time. and my dad drove me over there. Chris was 30. Why can I not think of how old he was? He was 37. Mine just like went blank. And Christopher had just turned 6 a month before. But my dad drove me over there, and it's about a 30-minute drive from where I live to where his parents live and where he lived. And that was the longest drive ever. And then having to go in and tell my child. It ended up, we got the death certificate, and it was heroin and fentanyl toxicity was listed. So, I don't know how an eyeshadow palette video went to that, but so, but it is what it is, and I've forgiven him. July 26th. That's crazy. That's like almost, that's very eerily similar. I guess it sucks. It is what it is. Christopher is extremely lucky in the fact that, my husband looks at him as his own and has from day one. When Christopher was 3, and he legally adopted him and everything. And I think the biggest thing for me was I had to forgive Chris. I had to. Because I was angry with him for a long time. For his choice and what his choice led to, and then me having to tell Christopher that. But I had to forgive him. And I look at it as, he paid the ultimate price for his choice, so I have to forgive him. So, but yeah, that was a bad day. And I still can't watch certain movies or things, when they reference anything like that. I have to kind of get up and walk out of the room because it's still hard. Even watching yesterday Trump's speech, when he started talking about the stuff, I had to cut it off. It's just still very hard, and this June will be 3 years. So, but I did have, I had seen on Pinterest where you take like a shirt or something, and you can have a pillow made. And I had one of Chris's shirts, and it's actually a shirt that Christopher has on his dresser, a picture of him and Chris and Zachary, who is Christopher's half brother. He is 4. But it's the 2 of them sitting on Chris's lap. And the shirt that he's wearing in that picture, I went and had made into a pillow with the patch that says something like, "This is a shirt I used to wear. Whenever you hold it close, know I am there," or something like that. So Christopher has that. It's actually, we have it put up. It's actually in the spare bedroom closet up in the top. Thank you, Anne. Thank you so much. That means a lot. So that, there have been times that Christopher has asked for the pillow, but we don't want it to get messed up, so we keep it up on the top of the closet in the spare bedroom. But he has all of it, and he has Christopher's all into superheroes. So he has a shirt of Chris's that had a bunch of different superheroes on it. So yeah. Sorry, y'all. Well, I didn't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I said went from eyeshadow palettes to that. So, but anyway, so yeah, like I said, definitely do plan next Monday to go live. And the following Monday, the 4th, is the day before we go to Vegas. I am still planning to do a live that day because I know the following Monday we will still be in Vegas, so I won't be able to do one. And like I said, I'm going to try and do the vlogs, like one vlog when we're in Old Vegas for the first 2 days of our trip, and then another one when we move over to the Park MGM. And then I'll, like I said, have a couple of videos ready to go where I'll just need to publish them so that I post while. And thank you. That, I think, is a lot of it. Is there a lot of animosity with my parents and JK, my husband, with the situation and everything that he put Christopher and I through. I can kind of talk to my mom about it. My dad doesn't really want to hear it. He's just being a dad, I think. I can talk to my best friend about it. You know, she understands. But there's a lot of other things that have happened that necessarily didn't even have anything to do with him, just his parents. So it's a really sticky situation. But yeah, I think sometimes I do just need to vent, I guess, and not keep it all bottled in. But thank you for that. Thank you, Toby. I appreciate it. But yeah, I will definitely plan on live next Monday and the following Monday, but like I said, that one probably won't be as long because I have to get up at 4 o'clock. No, I have to get up at 3 o'clock, I'm sorry. Our airport transport will be picking us up at 4:15. Thank you, Anne. To take us to the airport for our 6 o'clock flight. So we will be going to bed pretty early that Monday. So it definitely would not be a long Amanda, I understand 110%. I so understand. It's honestly, it's hard for both. It's hard for the addict, and it's hard for the spouse or, significant other. I definitely think the addict has it harder because they have to, at least watching Chris, I truly believe in you can't help anyone that doesn't want help. So unless they get to the point where they won't help and they want to get better. And to me, I could only imagine that would be extremely hard. So I have nothing but the compassion and the utmost respect for people that have overcome something like that, because I know it must take one hell of a spirit to do it. Because it's a vicious cycle. So I'm not going to cry. So, my heart goes out to anyone affected by it in any capacity, in any way. But like I said, I truly do have the compassion and respect and everything for people that have overcome it, because it is such a overpowering thing, um, that it grabs hold of people, and if they have the strength to get out of that, like I said, it takes a hell of a lot to do that. So I definitely commend anyone that has. Exactly, Amanda. Yes, that's it. That's why I'm saying I have absolutely, you know, I'm like at a loss. I really don't. I was like, I've got 100 words going in my head. It's just, if you can overcome that, there's nothing I feel like you wouldn't be able to do, because when that takes hold of people, it takes hold of them hard, and that's what I'm saying. You've got to be one hell of a strong person to overcome some shit like that, because it is not easy. Um, and I just can't do anything but feel respect for someone that does that, coming through that, and you know, getting through the hump, getting over it, getting clean, staying clean is amazing. Um, so, um, thank you, Carol. That that I think Anne is, yeah. I mean, I know that it can, definitely, I mean, I personally have never had to go through it. Like I said, I watched him go through it once. But it goes back to what you just said, is staying clean is the hard part. So I just feel that anyone that has the strength to get through getting clean and staying sober, there's nothing you wouldn't be able to do. If you can do that, you can do anything. And you, I mean, with, what you've told us, I have nothing but respect and admiration for you. I mean, you have come full circle, and you are an amazing person. You are strong, and you know, I have no doubt in your strength, knowing that. So I wish everyone was as strong as you are, or even half as strong as you are, because you didn't just come out of it, you rose. I mean, it's amazing. So my hat is off to you, girl. And see, I think that if more people did that, more people thought of the consequences, maybe it would be different, but unfortunately, there's too many that don't. Um, One of my mom's best friends, her stepdaughter, lost her life. Um, it's just crazy. Um, so, but I don't know. That's I would say a whole other conversation, but it has become this one. um, but it's one day at a time in every aspect of it, I think, for recovering addicts, for addicts trying to get clean, people in my situation trying to get over losing someone from addiction, and Christopher's case. I mean, his little mind, he just turned 6. Um, it is one day at a time. So, just gotta do it that way and stick to that, and we'll see. um, but, alright, so next Monday we will be live. Following Monday we'll be live, but it'll probably be a short live because, like I said, I'll have to be getting to bed so I can get my tail up and, get on an airplane to Vegas. The Monday after that, um, thank you for listening and for understanding and the compassion you guys have shown. Thank you so much. I'm trying to think of the date. The 11th, I guess. Thank you, Toby. The 11th, that Monday. I know I won't be going live that day because, like I said, I will be in Vegas. I, like I said, would like to try to do a vlog, one or two vlogs, while I'm there to post. Otherwise, I will just have a couple of pre-recorded videos ready to just be published. So I don't like disappear. You guys don't forget about me. And then once I get back, we'll get back on our regular Monday schedule. Thank you, Amanda. Thinking of our heart goes out to you as well. So I'm gonna heart all of you guys. So thank you all for listening and your compassion, your support, and it means a lot. And thank you for looking at my small but growing eyeshadow palette collection. Like I said, it'll grow by 4 tomorrow. And I'm, like I said, really excited to try ColourPop and Morphe. Never tried either, but I've heard great things. And I think that's pretty much it for tonight, y'all. We had different range of emotions with this live stream tonight. Yes, and I need to do that. I need to get on the mystery bag. So, thank you all so much. I do appreciate it. Tracy. And I will talk with you guys. I think, like I said, I'm already set up here. I just need to take my phone out and switch some things around. I may go ahead and do, I think I've got like 4 videos I need to do. I may just go ahead and do them. So if you see some videos where I'm here in my living room rather than in my normal area, you know it's because I just went and did it. So I hope you all have a fabulous night. Again, thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will talk with you guys later. Good night.